Hey guys, it's Jeff here. Welcome back to King's Quest Chapter 3. We have just had a chat with the two princesses, and now we're given the opportunity to explore the tower a little bit more. Now there's nothing, as far as I can tell, that we can do up here, so we're going to need to go down, and we can actually use this little elevator here in the center of the room.
Once upon a time, a beautiful princess locked herself away in a tower and patiently waited for a charming prince to come and rescue her.
Oh, I do miss her.
The months turned to years, and no prince ever came to whisk her off to a happy ending.
Okay, so Haggatha is sleeping, and as you saw in this mirror,
The enchanted canvas painted a younger portrait of whatever stood in front of it.
so Haggatha was actually a beautiful princess herself a long time ago. Now let's have a look at this clock here.
The witch grew bitter and mad. She began kidnapping princesses in order to increase her chances of being rescued.
We can actually turn this around. I don't think there's anything we can do with this just yet because we do need the hour hand as well.
That seemed to be missing a piece. Years of appearance-changing potions eventually took their toll and backfired, turning the princess into a soggy hag with a floppy tail.
But the potion could be reversed, right? She could lose the tail and her skin would change back to normal.
I'm afraid not, Gwendolyn. Haggatha took it too far. There was no coming back.
And once you've had a look at everything in the room, Haggatha will go back up and this door will be revealed. It's a fairly simple puzzle to solve because the solution is right there in front of you. We need to move the hand over there, so we're putting it down to 10 to 3 here. There we go.
Haggatha never left the tower, so she would send the princesses on her errands. They would fetch this ingredient or that trinket. She used a special enchantment to poof them out of the tower, and after some time, poof them back in.
Why didn't they ever tell anyone they were trapped up there?
If they did, the spell would instantly pull them back in.
Magic is so arbitrary.
Los Charcistra.
I would hold off on flashing that ring again.
Not gonna make that mistake twice.
Okay, so as you can see, the two princesses are working, trying to fix their various items. I don't think there's much else we can do here. The story in Chapter 3 is actually quite linear, so there are a few different options that we can take along the way. Let's have a talk with V first of all.
How's it going?
My favorite puzzle box is broken. I'm not sure how to fix it yet.
Want me to try to fix it?
I'll get it.
Hey there. What's shaking?
I cracked my loot and I don't have the right tool to fix it.
Want me to try to fix it?
Do you have the tool I need?
Nope.
Then I'll take care of it.
I was stuck. I needed advice. Too bad I couldn't just dart over to the town square. Or could I?
Aha, so Haggatha must be back in. Hopefully she's sleeping down in her room and we can sneak past again. So let's head down. Okay, so we can use this kind of teleportation device here. We will need something, an item to take us back to. So we have these three portraits here. We can choose who we want to go back and see. Let's just press space on here first of all.
This sorcery was very finicky. It would teleport you away from the tower, but only for a limited time. And you needed something from the place you wanted to go to.
Okay, so we want something to help us out here. I think Amaya might be able to help us out. Maybe she's got some kind of tool that we can use to fix those items. So let's go and... Chester could as well. Yeah, let's go to Amaya. And it has taken us back to the town of Daventry.
Ah, the old tournament board. Don't know why I need this, but that's never stopped me before.
Now we don't have a lot of time here. Let's head into the town and see if we can find Amaya.
Graham!
Amaya! Oh, it's been far too long.
Wow. Are you here for a permit?
A permit? For what? These concealed weapons?
Seriously, my washboard is broken. Can I do my laundry on your abs?
I'll think on that.
Come on! At least let me sharpen these boots on those calves.
Hey, I recognize those shiny biscuits anywhere. Are those...
What, these? Of course not. He's just a friend. I admit to nothing.
I see. I guess Whisper can...
Don't say it! Ah, Zards! I tell you to think before you speak, but we all know that's not the Amaya way.
Well, the Amaya way is exactly why I'm here today. I need advice. On love. It's a long story, and I'll explain later, but I may have met someone. Or someone's. How do I know if she is the one?
Hold your snoots, Muscles. You came in here to ask me about the mushy stuff?
I did.
On purpose?
Trusting my gut landed me in a pretty embarrassing situation.
All right. Emotions. Emotions. I can do this. It's like Papa always told me. Marry quick and without care. If they leave you, it won't matter, because, you know, you didn't care about them.
Not helpful.
Fine. Digging deeper. Oh. What's this feeling? Weird. Graham, I'm not sure where I dug this up from, and I hope to bury it immediately after we're finished, but... Can I ask you a question?
Fire away.
I know most people will give you a gaga head in the clouds response about the ingredients for true love. But have you given any thought to what you're willing to put up with? Like what you could learn to love?
Oh, you mean like if she's...
Okay, I'm not exactly sure how these answers affect the game. If she's messy.
Oh, she's messy. Well, I could be the clean one. These biceps have buffed a lot of floors. And also, if she's...
Challenging?
I've never shied away from a challenge, personality or otherwise. Oh, the spell. It's kicking in, pulling me back to the tower.
The what?
The tower. No time to explain. It's...
I'm sorry, which way is the tower again?
that way. The tower is that way.
Thanks for that.
Oh, a tool. Do you have a tool I could borrow? For, you know, fixing stuff?
Sure. What size are the bolts?
The twisty kind?
Here, take this old wrench. She's got at least one good fix left in her.
Thank you.
Ah, King Graham. What have you gotten yourself into? Twinkle Toes! I need you to run!
Through your mind?
No, not through my mind. Graham needs you.
Okay, so Whisper apparently is on his way to help out, and we do have a tool that we can use to fix one of those items. It's only good for one fixing, we can't fix everything unfortunately. So we're going to head back up now, and I do want to...
No way.
I told you no detail would be overlooked. Underneath Manny's mask was the face of a goblin.
Nice twist.
I do want to fix V's board game, just because I want to give it a go. I thought it might be more interesting than they're playing the loot. So let's go and talk to V over here. Actually, let's just give her the wrench.
This might help.
It will, actually. Thank you.
No problem.
You want to solve this one together?
I would love to.
Here, you take side one. I'll push it this way.
Okay, so the goal of this game is we need to get this block with a star up through the top end here, so we do need to set that free. Let's move that one over there. Let's move this one. I was hoping she'd move this one up, actually. Let's move this one back there for a moment. Now we should be able to... okay, I think we've kind of... just... there we go, okay. There we go, it's free.
We got it! Could you play me a melody to help me sleep?
How about something with a bow and some strings?
Who said violins? Doesn't solve anything.
I was slightly disappointed there was no mention of me that night.
Grandpa, boys aren't the only things the girls talk about.
I learned that lesson long ago.
Oh, someone's at the door. Just a moment. Be there in a jiffy.
Haggatha, it's been forever. You're looking... Haggatha, so nice to see you.
Morden, your English is coming along superbly.
Well, thanks for noticing.
Care to join me for a spot of tea?
Now, Haggatha, I know better than to set foot inside this tower, but I do appreciate the invitation.
You never know. You might like it better in here. The view is quite nice, and if it ever rains, we'll move.
I grew up in a cave. so I'm fine with a small, cold room with a view of rubble.
Speaking of small and cold, please tell him to be careful with this.
The message will be received.
I'm serious, Malden. I've spent my life coated in a thin layer of cosmolotion. It's a potion. It's not a panacea.
Duly noted. Oh, I almost forgot. He wanted to return this book he borrowed. Said he doesn't need it anymore.
Ah, yes. How to Tame Your Dragon. And how is Hornswoggle doing?
Hungry as always.
Good to know my feeding enchantment is holding up. Good day, Malden. It's always a pleasure.
The pleasure has been mine. Fare thee well, Haggatha.
One night, Haggatha invited us all to her pretty princess ball. I was nervous and excited.
Tonight we shall have our pretty princess ball. It will be everything we've always dreamed of.
Okay, so this part of the game is fairly simple. Just follow along with the instructions and you should do fine.
What's your step, Princess Graham? Not graceful. Keep it up, ladies. Nope, again. Watch your step, Princess Graham. Not graceful. That's not a princess move. It's turn, turn, twist. Not twist, turn, turn.
That was really lovely. Thanks, Haggatha. And Princess Graham, of course.
Thanks to you.
Oh, what a glorious evening. Oh, thank you, ladies, for a wonderful ball. I wish it would never end. Perhaps it shouldn't.
It was at that moment Haggatha realized she had everything she wanted inside the tower. Her happy ending was right in front of her. She would freeze time to keep that moment forever.
I wonder if I can make a large enough batch of frost tonic.
Graham was so sweet.
Shh! Oh, hush up.
That night, my nervous anxiety turned to happy butterflies. I went to bed with a smile on my face. I had won some favor with Haggatha, and she sent me on a special mission.
Princess Graham, the time has come. I have a very special mission for you. This magic won't last long, but I need you to bring me back the keys of harmony. Your spell will teleport you back here once you picked it up. I need to make sure I can trust you.
You know, Grandpa, I think you told me this part. Are you sure you're not getting the stories mixed up again?
Sadly, this is not a senior moment, I'm afraid.
Okay, so we've accidentally been taken back to where the dragon is. There's not a lot we can do here except have a look around.
Those potions smell pungent and acidic, but oddly familiar. Someone fancied himself quite the storyteller.
Now that was obviously Manny when he created the book, I think in the end of chapter 2.
The book collection had grown over the years. The sorcery of old looked like a new edition. What a comfortable bed.
That helmet sounds familiar.
As it should.
Now the helmet is from the human pretending to be a goblin that we saw in earlier chapters.
This was not the day I would face Hornswoggle. I let the beast sleep soundly. Teaching English as a second language.
You're slouching again. Try to stand up straighter.
And then I hid again.
Okay, in the one place that we usually hide down here in the bed.
Bring it over here. It'll take all night to prepare.
Must we go through with this? After gazing upon Haggatha's face, I question the validity of that elixir.
Haggatha's enchantments are stunted by the towers she locked them away in. Out here, with a little air, this sorcery can reach its full potential. We'll have to let this sit overnight. For now, we sleep.
I want to voice my concerns again, brother.
You, of all people, should know what it's like to wear a mask all your life. A scarf that obscures your vision. A helmet that hides your face. This body has taken my mind as far as it can go. Now, good night. Please snuff the torch.
Our parents were wrong to hide you from the world, but at least they didn't forget about you. No, instead they fed you, they read to you, they raised you as their own. I was a whipping boy for 16 years. For what? A stupid goblin prank?
Watch your tongue, brother. You're beginning to sound like a human. A silly goblin took you in from the cold. A dull goblin taught you to read, and a stupid goblin gave you a second chance at life.
Please forgive me. I misspoke.
Am I wrong to believe that the mind is what should matter? Is my trust in brains over brawn misplaced? I've dedicated my life to prove that, given the right resources, our species is capable of higher thought, and that even a silly little goblin can lead this kingdom. That's the change I want to inspire. That's the progress Daventry needs.
Oh, you're right as always. And the Cosmolotion is the only way around your banishment from King Graham.
King Graham? King Graham was a fluke. We'd already be at the castle toasting to our divine intellect if it wasn't for that bumbling, red-nosed, feathered half-wit. Did I ever tell you he asked what my availability for sleepovers was? Moron.
Hey, I I am not a fluke.
Egads!
Did you really just say that?
Well, don't just stand there. Grab him.
Oh, stay right there. Don't move. Gwendolyn and I are working on your surprise.
I won't peek. I can't wait to see what it is. Oh, Gwendolyn, your lunch is ready, and your cousin is waiting.
Thanks, Grandma.
Love, have you been taking all your medicines?
I'm not sure what good they're doing. I'm still stuck in this bed.
Yes, you are. You're still here.
Ah, you know what I meant. It's just that I'm going stir-crazy in here, and I don't even want to think about all the addendums that still need approvals.
Everything is taken care of. But you need to rest before you feel better.
I'll rest after your birthday. I still have to prep your special batch of chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, you have baked those pancakes for my birthday for as long as I can remember. And I've truly savored each and every bite, dear. But maybe this is the year to teach the children your recipe. And you just enjoy eating breakfast with me.
Nothing is going to stop me from baking those pancakes. Not even this broken arm.
Well, you won't get any further argument from me. Now, can you please take your medicines? They'll make you feel better on your next inspiring adventure.
All right, fine. I'll take them. And I love you. You have always.
Okay, so is she compassionate or is she thoughtful? And I guess this is another option that takes us closer to marrying one of the two princesses. Let's say have a thoughtful soul.
You always seem to know what I'm thinking before I do.
I love you too, dear. That was sweet.
Haggatha sent us out to gather the ingredients she needed to make a large batch of freeze tonic. Of course, we didn't know that's what it was for, so we did what we were told, just like good princesses.
Princess Graham, I think you've earned the privilege of a trip outside the tower. Yes, you and Princess V will go. You must return to me with a magical hourglass before sundown, before the magic wears off.
Chester? Muriel?
Graham? Graham! Oh, I almost didn't recognize you with all those bumps on your arms.
Were you bitten by mosquitoes, boy? And if so, could you point me in their direction?
Chester! So, what brings you to Tanalorr?
I suppose I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, honey, we retired. Sold our shop to another crafty fella.
Yeah, but his crafts are of the lowest tier. Folk art.
Well, I'll always have a soft spot for that big-bellied bull. Without him, we wouldn't be soaking up all this sun. Oh, I just love it here. It's so quiet and peaceful.
Oh, don't you forget all-you-can-drink sardine smoothies and Frog Dog Fridays.
Chester, come on now. You wouldn't want to give this young lady the wrong impression. Us Hubblepuds are known for thinking with our heads and not with our bellies.
Last. Aren't you going to introduce us?
Oh, apologies. How rude of me. This is V. V, meet Muriel and Chester. My good friends and wisest advisors.
Pleased to meet you.
And Graham is one of our favorite pupils.
That he is.
Oh, dearie, the stories I could share. He once outwitted a guard with a gourd. Oh, and then there was the time he solved a bridge troll dispute with a pair of socks. Did you know his best friend is a gerbil?
A gerbil? Really?
He has a name. It's Triumph.
Most intriguing. Well, I would love to hear more sometime, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
What is she doing?
Oh, she's reading your fortune.
Shush it! I'm judging. Good hair, strong fingernails, perfectly textured elbows. Earlobes could use some work.
Thanks for that.
She looks smart, Muriel.
Graham, I think she's a keeper. Oh, you two will be very happy together.
That's pretty forward.
Muriel, times have changed. You can't just go around assuming.
Just how about you questioning my judging face?
Sorry, Muriel. It was the sardine smoothie topping.
Well, if it's not romance, why else would you be in beautiful Tanalore?
It's a long story, and I'm not...
Wait a minute! Are my eyes seen straight? That isn't Haggatha's tower parked way out in the ocean, is it? Oh, you're not in cahoots with...
Well, unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to say...
Oh, she's always undercutting our prices.
And her magic actually works.
I see you out there! You melting witch!
Psst, psst. Graham, do you think you could get Haggatha to sign my copy of her greatest hits?
Chester!
Tell her to make it out to her #1 fan.
Are you serious right now?
But Muriel, it's a bestseller.
Oh, she's such a lizard. And not like the last dragon you faced, Graham. Which you... Wait, what did you do with that dragon again? Oh, the memory has faded.
Okay, so once again, what path are we following? The path of bravery here, wisdom, or compassion? Let's say we outsmarted it.
I outsmarted it.
That's right. You used your mind over your biceps.
Please, just watch your back in that tower, Graham. Your biceps have grown, but keep your mind strong, too.
Oh, Muriel, it's getting to be that time.
And what time is that?
You know, time for a SNACK.
Oh, all right, Chester. Let's get you home. I think we have some leftover rat tails in the fridge.
I am so glad you are my person.
Please, both of you, come back and visit us anytime.
It was amazing running into you.
Oh, the pleasure was all ours. Goodbye, and good luck.
Always look on the smart side of life.
I knew I liked her.
Wow. The Tanalore shore really is beautiful.
I'm not sure I see it.
Huh? What are you saying?
Whale? Oh, careful. I think you've stepped in a pit of quicksand.
Oh, have I? Really? Let me guess, you want me to take a moment to let that sink in?
No, really, it's up to your ankles now.
I understand you want to set me up for a pun war, but we've got work to do.
All right, don't move. I'll be right back.
Huh? Help! Help! I'm stuck!
Don't worry, I won't desert you.
What a wonderful friend!
Okay, so I wanted to get a lot of that dialogue out of the way. As you can see, Chapter 3 is fairly linear, and it is very much story-driven. We are now stuck here in this quicksand, so there are a few puzzles we need to get through, but we're going to complete those in the next episode, because this episode already has gone on for quite some time. I hope you are enjoying this playthrough and this walkthrough, so I'll see you all again soon in the next video.